When you die, on your deathbed, you will receive total consciousness. So I got that going for me.
Hey YouTube, so my awesome family got me this amazing camera for Christmas, and today was really nice, 58 degrees, and yesterday it was 10, so I figured I would go make some chemtrail videos, take some pictures, and upload the chaos and shenanigans. And I went out there and I took a couple of snaps, and I noticed they were hooking this chemtrail to a cloud, and you could see it. It would, where it was attaching to the cloud, it was getting bigger and bigger. And to the right there, you can see the sun pretty close. So I'm sitting there thinking, well, they're going to block out the sun, like all these people claim they're doing, which they are, but that's another story. And I continued to watch, and I got to one of my destinations, and I noticed it was windy AF. You can see it in the flag there. And I had a couple more chores to do and errands, and they continued to spray. And I got back home, and I looked up, and I put my stuff away, and I went outside and grabbed the camera, and I took some pictures. And it looked like that same chemtrail cloud was going to infringe on our sun. And then I went in and put some things away, went back outside, and I took a picture, and they were gone. And it was still really windy. And then I watched them continue to try to spray, and they did their best, and nothing would take. And so I sat down and I started thinking actually about God, Creator God. And for years, several years now, I've realized I couldn't solve this chemtrail problem, or the banking problem, or the political problem, or the pedophilia problem. I couldn't solve them by myself, and I couldn't find enough people to solve it. And honestly, the only way we solve those things in the human term is to take people out, and none of us really want to do that. I mean, it's not built into us. We're not designed to do that. Obviously, if you've read the Bible, it's the biggest sin, is taking a life of another human. So we don't stop the pilots. We don't stop, who's paying for it. And I really tried to reflect on what to do a few years ago, and I realized being in service to God is really the only thing I can do. And it didn't make any sense to me for a long time. Just how do you serve the creator of the universe, or the creator of Earth? Flat Earth, round Earth, whatever. How do you serve something that can do that by itself? So it occurred to me to serve God's creation in any way I could. Whether it's helping somebody, some old lady, get something off the top shelf at the supermarket, or however that works out, that's usually my main goal in life. And I was really reassured today when what I thought was going to be a bad chemtrail day, God took care of it. And it was a matter of minutes. And everything was gone, and I went outside just before I recorded this, and the sky is still clear blue. I don't know if it's still a real sun, or if it's a fake sun, or if it's a supernova sun. I don't know any of this stuff. And I hope when you watch people who claim to know, I don't think they know. So being in service of God in spite of what's going on around us, I think, is really important. And I actually learned this lesson, but of course forgot it. When I was a kid, we grew up in a suburban area that had rural, big plots of land and horses and peacocks, and there was a feed store not too far from us. And they happened to have a three-legged dog. And at first, it made me sad because I was a kid, and I thought, oh gosh, he only has 3 legs. But that three-legged dog would fetch, he would play, he didn't care that he didn't have a third leg. He was doing his dog stuff. And when I really think about that, if we're going to do our human stuff, it's being in service to God's creation, and however that works out. And I think that's all we can do. So before you get too bent out of shape about all the evil and shenanigans and CERN and breaking the veil and crashing the firmament and having UFOs everywhere, take a step back. Personal opinion, take a step back. If you're being in service of God, I think you're going to be fine. And I think we're all going to be fine. So give me your comments, please. I like them. And it lets me know somebody's paying attention a little. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day.